G'day, ratbags. I hope this finds you well and kicking life's butt. So, currently in Australia, we're well into spring and the days are getting longer. So, soon summer will be here. Please enjoy this series of vlogs from the last month or so of my country Aussie life. Today, we're going to Warragul. Let's jump in the car and get going, shall we? Hey, ratbags. Alright, so here we are in Warragul. There's a little bit of a view behind me, but it's kind of foggy today. Some nice big pine trees. I'm just across the road from my eye appointment, and yeah, and then we'll go for a little. Gonna go find the skate park, but actually I need to go and find some breakfast after this appointment. So we're gonna go have a little tour of Warragul. This is only like the third time I've been here, and most of the time I'm always down near the Bunnings, and which is a whole other end of town. I've never really explored Warragul. So hooray! Here we go. Bye. Alright, g'day ratbags. Okay, I just finished my appointment and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get some breakfast and go and visit the skate park, and of course, it bloody started raining. Oh, this happened to me last time I came to Warragul too. Got my skateboard. 20 minutes after I got here, it just peed down. So, anyway, yeah, look, I don't have any bad eye diseases. Apparently everything's great. I'm just, 50 years old. That's all my eyes. So that's great. I'm going to get some reading glasses, which, it's no big deal. But, yeah, and then, yeah, cool. So that's pretty great, isn't it? Yay! Let's go and find something to eat. Honestly, I want like chocolate heavy bakery food, but I think that's just the weather, because really what I feel like is just something with a decent amount of protein in it. So let's go and find some kind of nums. All right, we're gonna walk. We don't need to drive around town. We can just park the car here and walk wherever we need. That's very, very lazy, and if you do that, don't do that. Go and park somewhere and just walk everywhere you need, okay? And if you've got to come back and drop some shopping off and then go again, that's fine. Everyone does it. All right, back. On my way to get breakfast, I found an op shop, so of course I had to go in and check it out. I didn't have a heap of cash, but I did want to check the vibe and just film a bit of a sweep for you guys. So that's what we've done, and now you're about to see a lovely shot of the ceiling, because there were a few shoppers and I didn't want to film them without permission. But here it is. I'm going to come back and check this joint out, and I do wish I had bought that blue and white and black bag. It might be a bit noisy here. I'm just sitting here waiting for my lunch, and then I'm going to go and sit in the car and either eat it on the way home or drive home and eat it when I get there, because I've hit my limit. I've had enough of town. I just need to leave now. Get me home, 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 get me home. I made it home. That's not great, isn't it? Alright, it didn't rain too much. My board got a little bit wet, but I got a couple of runs in. And I met some nice people. That was cool, But yeah, so here's my op shop haul. It was the amazing, I spent so much money. It was a whole $15. It's a pretty decent op shop. It's kind of cool. I was pretty careful. I only got stuff that was on my list. Apart from there was a couple of other things that were meant to be on the list, but I had forgotten that they should be on the list. So there was something like, this is really boring stuff, this is really nice, stiff interfacing. So very boring for unless unless you're into this kind of stuff. But yeah, this is the stuff that I just put underneath when I do the freehand embroidery and I embroider my art onto material and stuff. This just stops the material from puckering up. And you have to buy it by the meter. It's not too expensive, but once you start getting a lot of meters, yeah. So this is like 50 cents. But like, I'm not spending $15 freaking for a shitty mass-produced freaking bath mat made in China. Anyway, so this is exactly the same shitty reproduced mass for blah blah blah, but it's $3 from the op shop and it's pretty much brand new, doesn't have anything missing, everything's perfect, doesn't have any size. Ray, see, like no, I hate buying new shit. Okay, the planet does not need it. Okay, so I needed a new mug for tea because, but anyway, if you were hanging around for my live or you watched the replay, you would have known that when I was doing the skit, I told a little story about how I was walking and I fell over and my tea mug fell out of my hand and smashed all over the floor. So I had to go and buy a new bucket for tea, which I did. I do not like the colour, but this was the only thing that actually carried enough, volume in order for me to use it as a teacup. There was a couple of cool cups there. Anyway, it was like 50 cents. Next, I need a new headband. I found this one, which I thought was really cool. Next, this wasn't on the list, okay? I broke my rules for this. Well, no, it's not on my list, but okay, one of the things that is on my list, like just in general, is like strange, quirky, weird musical instruments, okay? So, I don't know if you can see this one. Can you see? You're going to need... this stupid fucking thing has... Alright, you're going to be able to see it. Here we go. It's a very odd, strange looking thing. Just a bit of blah, blah, blah. But here we go. Ready? And I thought that would be really kind of cool for incidental noises, and I can put like a reverb or something on it and use it for like... And Zebedee said, it's time for tea. Turn the page. Next! I ended up finding this, which is great. It's exactly what I want. Basically, it's just arms and then it just ties up. And that's great. That's all I need. I don't need the front bit. I've got enough front bits. I just need some long sleeves. So that worked fine, and that was like $1. Right, now the other thing I went for the op shop for is because I need to get some new books for the kids' book reading series. Let me take this off because I feel like it's just a little... That's cool, bud, isn't it? Like such gross colours, like ugh. It's like the trans colours or something. I fucking hate the trans flag colours. Sorry crew. But like baby blue and baby pink and ugly off-white. Like, are you fucking serious? Can't we get a tough flag? Why does it all have to be so gross and like bleh, and like wimpy? How come like shit has to be wimpy? Fucking trans people aren't wimpy. We're not fucking wimpy, cunt. Fuck you. Come here and say that with your bloody baby blues on. Anyway, oh yeah, and a couple of other things. Almost done. So yeah, so all of that, and then the piece de resistance is my next door neighbour. He likes to do his bowls, and people around here, we like to do a few activities and stuff like that. But yeah, I found a bocce set for $5, brand new, still with the tag on. Woohoo! If you've never played bocce, it's a really fun game, especially if you're not really like super mobile or you don't feel like being really, really energetic. It is an excellent game to play while you're drinking. Fucking fantastic party game, but it's basically very simple. It's the same like boule or bowls. Very, you've got your main ball and you throw the main ball out, and basically everybody has to get their ball the closest as they can to the white ball. All right, so for the kids channel, we've got Anna Sewell's classic Black Beauty from the movie Madagascar Escape to Africa. Also found an anthology of bedtime stories that looked pretty cool. And for the redheads, Ginger Meg's adapted from the classic Banks comic. Then Boy at the Back of the Class, which looks really interesting and cool for the older readers, and another classic, The Never Ending Story by Michael Ende.